Man, I just speechless, honestly. I just came back, I had a busy day. Finished my work and stuff and so on. Waiting for some results and watching some horse racing just to clear my mind because I don't like Formula One no more. But oh my words, I don't know. This thing might make me regret watching horse racing because the events that happen to Exceed, it's telling me something else. She got real good potential, man. She's a menace of a racehorse, and then she gets injured after the race. Like they saw the prognosis, like, hey man, this horse, she cooked, brother. And I'm like, oh my word, this is cooked. Like, be it for real, man. The horse has so much potential, and that brother's just either turning into Agnes Tachyon or at the best a Super Creek. Because honestly, if she can, I think people might put her into the Oaks. But considering there's the existence of Almondai, I really hope, like, because she's already out of like the Satsuki show or the Oka show, put her into the Derby. Put her ass into the Derby. Put her into the Derby. Just put her in, and then let the rest do the talking. Give her enough practice, give her enough strength training or whatever. Just put her in the Japanese derby. Just warm her up. Aoba show. I don't let her win the Aoba show, by the way. That race is a curse. That race literally took out Super Creek, man. And that race is a jinx, bro. It's like if King Von was a horse race, a G2 race even, that is the Aoba show. If King Von was a horse race, that is the Aoba show. And I'm saying this because, brother, none of us are ever going to forget Skilfing. That brother died. He died a martyr. Yes. Sounding the warning sign for Kitasan Black's offspring, especially Equinox, who was only 4 years old, a year older. Man, them. You're really getting it tough, yeah. It's tough because Equinox was like, it's coming off a fantastic 2022, winning the Ari McKinnon, and then more than half a year later in the Japanese or less than half a year later in the Japanese Derby in the Tokyo Yushun, Skilfing, it was let me try to remember. It was Tastiera who was winning the race. Sol Orions coming in second. And then you see, I might show the footage in the race. I'm not sure if I can show this in a video, but I hope I can when I have the time. Skilfing was in a position to run to get at least a placement in the Derby. A decent placement, I mean. But you see, near the final stretch, or in that final stretch, his heart gave out, brother. He was clapped. He was cooked. He was like last place at the end. And then we all happened. The dreaded event happened. He collapsed. And then he was gone. I think this is low-key the weakness of Kitasan Black's offspring. The heart gives out. That's why I'm scared for Kitasan Black, brother. Deep Impact died of a heart failure or a heart attack. King Kamehameha, I think also. Not sure about Agnes Tachyon, but I know Deep Impact. I think King Kamehameha also had a heart failure. Who else had? Sakura Bakshin O also had a heart attack or a heart failure. And that was during one of his mating seasons, yeah. He was 22. Considering horse breeding, he still had a few years to give. At least a year or two to give. He wasn't retired a pension as a stallion yet, but man, it hurts. So I hope Exceed can retire and become a broodmare after her classic year. Emphasis on the after. But here's one thing. People are expecting, she can be a good broodmare. Here's the problem. She's a mare, and she is sired by Kitasan Black. And here's one thing Kita-san is notorious for: blossoming after the classic year. Because brother was being dog washed by Duramente throughout the classic year. He was washed. Like, he won a few races in 2015, but he never won the Derby. He never won the Ari Makinen. You know, Ari Makinen literally went to Gold Allure of all people. And I want to see that man in Uma Musume. But that aside, Kita-san Black only bloomed in like 2016. Well, no, 2017. You know, Kita-san, he was always that good, yeah. 7 G1s, he is no joke. Almondai bettered him, yes, but she was in slightly... No, I think she was still in tough competition. But the competition wasn't as intense. Like, mares are fighters. Fillies and mares, they are feisty, you know. Never question the triple tiara, but the colts are different. They're different. They're driven by testosterone. And that's why Regalera, saying Vodka winning the Derby was insane. And Regalera was hoping to repeat that feat even after the Satsuki show. It ain't working out. And she never went into the Kika show, by the way, but she won the Arima Kinen at the end of the year. Not bad. Fantastic. Hope she enters in this year. But, you know, here's one thing. I hope this year's Arima Kinen, there is a foreign horse, preferably Kalandagan. Listen to me. Kalandagan in the Arima Kinen, yes, I know it's 100 meters too much, but listen to me here. Kalandagan winning or at least getting the top 3 of the Japan Cup, and I hope the fans see his mad potential. Put him in the Arima Kinen. I'm saying this, fam, because foreign horses can race in the Arima. Bring in Kalandagan. Bring him in, and he's gonna get at most a 3rd place. And I'll tell you, 3rd place is good. European horses rarely even race in Nakayama, fam. Like, European bred, European trained horses, you know. So if we give a gelding like Kalandagan a sniff of a chance, he's gonna take it and he's gonna run with it. But let's go back to the topic at hand. Can Exceed challenge Kalandagan? I think she can, and I think she will. Perhaps in a preparation race. I don't know. Perhaps in another race. I also don't know. But I want to tell you one thing, yeah. I'll tell you one thing. Kalandagan is low-key goated, I'm telling you. But Exceed has mad potential. And I hope she recovers, and I hope she at least becomes the next Super Creek. And I'm not saying Super Creek as in Max Verstappen 2016, because despite all the Gugu babies, all the mommy, dummy mommy, or whatever that is. I mean, dummy mommy is Gentle Donna or something. I think Exceed is gonna be a beast. Similar to Super Creek, but she's gonna have less scandals. She's gonna have less terrorism, because Super Creek was Osama bin Stappen, especially in the Arima Kinen 37 years ago. My goodness, that was so long ago, yeah. 37 years ago I saw this video. It was 1988. You see, Super Creek has a small little knack of being a terrorist. A terrorist, I'm telling you. If King Von, like, before Stay Gold, there was Super Creek. Like, Super Creek was mild, but it was the predecessor. He was the predecessor to Stay Gold. And bro, Stay Gold was a menace. And everybody loved him. All the ladies loved him. That's why I got a lot of kids and they succeeded. He won G1s at Hong Kong. He was G1 in Hong Kong. That's enough for him. He retired and become a... Oh yeah! I remember now. I remember. Stay Gold. Listen to me here. Stay Gold also died of a heart failure. So, Kita-san Black needs to watch out for the pitfalls of a breeding stallion, yeah? So yeah, that's all of my waffles. But I like my hope my waffles on Exceed. I hope she's back to racing, at least preferably during the Oka show or around just around the Oka show. There's a small chance she recover quickly, but she's gonna take a long time. She might even miss the Japanese Oaks, just like how Super Creek missed the Japanese Derby. But I think if Silk Racing are really that daring, I'm telling you, put her in the Kika show. Put her in the long races. I think she might win. She's gonna conserve her stamina, but she's gonna unleash a deep impact on the race. Alright. Thanks for watching. I hope your horse racing. See ya. Bye.